Hi guys, and welcome back to Rootful Health and Living. My name is Joel, and this time we're actually inside because I wanted to show you guys my LetPot Hydroponic System by LetPot, of course. It is basically a 12-pod smart indoor hydroponic garden that uses full spectrum LED lighting and about 5.5 liters of water. But today we're going to be using 3 liters of water just to ensure that the sponges are fully immersed into the water. So it comes with a manual, as you can see, and for every liters of water you have to add 5 milliliters of nutrients, which are plant A food nutrients and the plant food B nutrients. Both have 2 different percentage of nitrogen, phosphorus. It's all in the manual. So this is plant A, so I'm just going to add it to the system, and then I'm going to add plant B to the system. And of course, because I added 3 liters of water to the system, for each plant food it's actually 15 milliliters of that solution. All right, so it also comes with an app. So this is my LetPot app. I am going to basically be turning on the circulation pump. The circulation pump is needed so that it can allow for the nutrients to circulate throughout the system every 30 minutes. So it allows for the nutrients to be distributed for all the plants that I'm going to be planting. So these are my seeds, medicinal herbal seeds basically. It consists of basil, anise, thyme, I think it's about 30 packs of herbal plants. So today I'm going to be planting thyme, rosemary, Italian basil, cilantro, peppermint, one of my favorites, and of course purple basil. So let's go. So I'm going to be arranging the plants in terms of height. So because I know that the purple basil is going to grow very tall, just like the regular Italian basil. So I'm going to be arranging it in terms of the tallest plants. So the tallest plants goes at the back, and then the shrub-like plants like thyme and peppermint that falls under the same mint category, they're going to be growing a little bit shorter than the basil. All right, so I'm just going to add my purple basil to the sponge. It doesn't have to be perfect because you find that the seeds can grow on the sponge itself, but you just have to ensure that you put enough seeds inside the sponge itself. Taking my tape, and then I'm going to tape it up back. I'm going to do the same for peppermint. Peppermint seeds are a lot smaller than basil or purple basil. It's more like grains, so it's hard to pick up with the picking up the device that comes with the medicinal herb set. So I'm just going to sprinkle it like what I just did. Sprinkle it on the surface of the sponge, and also to ensure that it goes inside the hole. So this is cilantro, right? Cilantro it's kind of one of the hardest plants to germinate because you have to get rid of the casing. Inside is the seed itself. So I'm not really sure if I actually was able to get the seeds out, but let's see. We just have to see. This is actually my second attempt in growing cilantro. So I'm going to be adding the caps on the top and also the stickers. They somewhat have similar usage. Basically, the caps ensure that moisture is retained in the sponge. You're going to be using light for maybe 14 hours a day or 16 hours a day, and you don't want the sponge to dry out, and you don't want the light to scorch the seeds. So you have to ensure that even if you don't use the stickers, that you use the caps. All right, so I'm going to be reusing the stickers I had from the last time I planted basil and thyme. So I'm going to be reusing these stickers. All right, so this is my system and how it looks really, but On the app, I'm going to also be arranging the plants in order in which I planted it. So just for example, I'm looking up for peppermint. It's just normal mint. And then I'm going to add it to the pod that I added it to. So if it's pod 1 I planted cilantro, I'm going to add it to this online to the app itself that I planted it in pod 1. And the app comes with several different information about the plants, like for example the germination time, how many hours of sunlight it needs, the UV light that it needs, because you find that there's a different setting for vegetation and herbs, 2 different settings. So yes, so I'm just going to fast forward and look up all my plants, and I'm just going to be adding it to the app. So as I add to the system, it registers in the pods that these are my plants, and it also registers the day that I planted it, day 1, day 2, etc. And that's it, guys. This is my hydroponic garden. Stay tuned for the updates on my plants. All right, bye.